Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. The Urbano Caldeira, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already.
João Felix.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
He's being urged to shoot. It's Nedved!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Nedved. Araujo tries to play it through.
The referee has given a corner.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And it's hoisted clear.
Has a shot!
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez.
Chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Alexander-Arnold. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now Romero. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos have their second corner now. And that is expertly dealt with. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through. Mohamed Salah! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Zico. Nedved. And here's Suarez. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Messi, and it's Messi. Shot, surely! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guehi. Neymar. That's a throw. Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And that's been won straight back. Opts for safety. There's a sharp little ball here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing, and he's got the beating of his shoots, and it's come back out to him. Goal! Santos! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Santos take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Yaya Toure.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Neymar. That pass isn't the best. Konate is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Santos are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substituição.
Al Nassr get the second half going.
Santos are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Picked out brilliantly.
Oh, that was vital. Yaya Toure.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Valverde.
Is the team's great visionary.
Yaya Toure.
Cherki.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Spread neatly. Tries to get it clear.
Well, they've got it again.
And it's Neymar.
He's tried one!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And the shot! Goal! Santos! Into the lead once more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Santos go into the lead. Looking for the run. And this is Neymar.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cherki. Elects to cross.
Valverde.
And it's Yaya Toure.
Zico.
Now that looks a decent ball. Guehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Bellingham.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar looking to add to his goal. And he's being shifted off it.
Zico.
Lahm. Now this could be a chance.
There's the shot! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he welcomes it in. Valverde is onto this.
Santos clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's picked his way through.
A rush of blood seemed to be the cause of such a fast release.
That's really well manoeuvred. This looks promising. And he's picked out the run.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance for a shot! He scored! takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substituição no time do Santos.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Suarez.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Strokes it back. Knocks it into space.
Valverde. And here's Messi.
Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Great vision.
He can run onto that. So much time and space here. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Santos clearly now in lead preservation mode. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Driving. He's having a shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Jackie. An uncompromising challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Santos have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves. It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
And this is Messi. Can he finish? Goal! Santos! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Santos penetrate first. It is has a shot! The net! A diamond of a goal! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Foot in. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big. He will be livid with himself.
Santos certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cambio di giocatori.
Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Spread out to the left. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Nedved. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Camavinga. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good ball! There's the shot! Yes! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And the shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rafinha finds himself offside. Konate. Played towards the other side. Santos are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Suarez. He won't be happy with that one. Santos heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Valverde. Backward it goes. Great chance! He's got a goal! And that for him is goal number 10.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things look... Valverde! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, super find. Nedved.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Goes for a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Valverde. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, important into... There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Santos really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Santos have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have... Can he finish? It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Tries to cross. Played back in. Up he goes! High and ultimately harmless. Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Yehi. It's Camavinga. Not the most convincing of passes. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, what a climb! It wasn't a great header in the end. Lahm. And it's Lahm.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Camavinga. Robertson.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Now it's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball goes, climbs up big! No, that's just wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Lahm. Oh, good spread. Park Ji-sung. Santos finding their passes. And the shot! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's takes a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 44. Il numero 5.
And he thumps it clear. Gives it back. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great, it's Neymar! Santos are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Kane getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Oh, what a mistake! It's not an especially good pass, that. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Park Ji-sung. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And that is expertly dealt with. And they can counter here. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. And that's another good win of the ball. Park Ji-sung. Pass somewhat off target. Yehi. And it's Fascioli. Gets a good foot in there. Now who's going to be first to this? Park Ji-sung has it in a wide position. He's in space and looking for a... It's a mighty effort! No joy, but a decent try. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. Big chance!
well-taken goal.
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's found a way through. And that is as far as it goes.
A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music.